Okay, we're back. While I was waiting for my rubber tree to grow, I went ahead and put in a new floor here. That's real spruce. That's not laminate, and planted some alpine trees out in the back 40 here. So once those grow, I'll have a supply of wood that's a little closer. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go check on the rubber tree in the morning. So I'll be back. Okay, here's our rubber tree. It's grown now and it's big and strong, and I'm going to go ahead and break the leaves and see if I can get another sapling. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I stripped the leaves off and got 4 more saplings. So I got 4 more planted. 5 trees should be about all I need, especially once I have an extractor. That'll be more rubber than I'll actually even want. So how to harvest rubber. What you're going to do is make a tree tap, which looks like that, made entirely out of planks, and you take your tree tap. This big ass rubber tree only has 1 sap node on it, which is kind of weird, but okay. And yeah, so I have 1 sticky resin. Now the sticky resin, you're gonna take and put it in a furnace, and you'll get 1 piece of rubber out of it. If you put that in an extractor, you'll get 3. So we want to make sure that we build an extractor eventually, if not first. So we'll see how our rubber production goes without an extractor for a little while, but I may wind up building it before I build the macerator. So we're gonna let some more rubber trees grow, and I'll be back when I have a little bit more rubber. Okay, the last 2 rubber trees are taking forever to grow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bone meal them. If that works, I've never actually tried it. We're gonna see. It works. Alright, I gotta clear off those leaves, and I'll be back when that's done. Okay, I got the trees cleared off. I'm gonna grab all the sticky resin and cook it and see how much rubber we wind up with. Should be enough to make a few copper wires and get started on building some machines. This should be enough to build 1 machine at least, and maybe a generator. We're going to need a bat box too, but I'll show you all that step by step. So I'm going to head in here and start cooking that rubber, and I'll be back when that's done. Okay, we're done cooking here. We got 14 rubber, and that's actually enough rubber to make a prophylactic big enough for me to bang your mom with. I'm just kidding. Your mom doesn't make me wear rubber. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little more, but I think our first step's going to be to build a generator and a bat box, which we're going to need tin, we're going to need iron, we're going to need a little of everything, and hopefully I have enough to do it. But I only got 1 more rubber. But for the time being, I'm going to head into the house and sleep, and in the morning we'll get started on construction of those items. Alright, first thing, well, this is actually something I should have done beforehand. The furnace should be an iron furnace, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our furnace to an iron furnace, and this is how you do that. That's the kind of furnace you need to make a generator. So I'm going to set that down here, and we're actually going to use this one to smelt iron. Let's see how much iron I have. Wow, I didn't realize I was out of iron. So it looks like I'm gonna have to mine. So changing plans once again. That's Minecraft in a nutshell, and especially Feed the Beast, because there's so many branches of what you need to make everything, so you always find yourself running out of one resource or another. So it looks like I'm going to have to dig a new mine, probably going to dig straight down to bedrock, and I guess I'll do that off camera. I'll go ahead and film it in case something catastrophic happens, because you'll want to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll be back. Okay, back from the mining trip. I didn't die. I did find a cavern, but I just walled myself in there and kept digging down. Didn't bother exploring it because I wasn't equipped for that kind of stuff. So I got 8 iron, which is what we're going to need to make what we need. I'm going to have to smelt some. I smelted some tin while I was down there, and I'm going to smelt some copper too. So I'll be back when I'm actually ready to make something. While we're waiting, I want to give you a quick demonstration of the carrot tunnel. That's how it works. And here we go. I'm going to just grab some carrots. Sometimes they'll glitch through the glass, but for the most part you'll get every single carrot. And it's pretty quick, and you fill up your slot that's dedicated to food. Well, I only dedicate one slot to food, and yeah, so I've got plenty of carrots for now. There's my 8 iron. So in order to make a machine, you're going to need refined iron, which means you have to double cook it. So I'm going to go ahead and let that run through a second time, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, I've got enough copper to make some wire, so I'm going to go ahead and make that. And unlike Tekkit, you can mix the copper ingots together. So I'm going to do that. Different copper from different mods, but they work together, so not a big deal. There are some inconsistencies with the trees. I'm assuming that'll get fixed, but some wood doesn't work in some recipes. Alright, cooking the rest of my my copper here. What I've decided to do is, since I've got enough copper and rubber to do it, I'm going to go ahead and make a bat box and a generator, and then just start storing power. And we'll make the first machine later, which will probably, since we seem to have enough rubber coming in, probably make a macerator, because it's metals that I'm running out of at the moment. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and sleep and work on making the bat box and the generator tomorrow. Normally I will use redstone to power my machines, because you don't need a generator or anything. You just put redstone straight into the machine and you can power it that way. But since I have oops, I'm gonna need more tin than that. Since I have more than enough rubber and not enough sorry, I'm thinking. Not enough redstone, I'm not going to do that. So redstone is at a premium right now, and I'm not going to waste that powering machines. So what I'm going to do is just make a generator and start burning crap like just garbage I don't need that'll burn. Each item has an amount of EU that it will produce if you burn it. Like the sugar cane will produce 120. Let's see, saplings 250. Coal is 4,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a bat box, which is made with let's see, I made 4 batteries. The bat box, I'm going to need some wood to do that, so I'll grab a stack of wood. And the way you make a bat box, which will store your power, is like this: 3 batteries, and then just put a wood case around it, and bam, there's a bat box. Now, the next thing we're going to need is a generator. We need to make a furnace for starters. I got plenty of cobblestone. What am I doing? Make a furnace, and then let's see, a machine block. We'll need that, and then an RE battery. Another way to make the generator is to take an iron furnace, which is a little less resource intensive because you don't have to double cook 5 of the iron. You just take an iron furnace, which I showed you how to make earlier, and add 3 refined iron and a battery to it, and then you've got that. So yeah, we've got I gotta go outside and make sure there's no creepers around, but we're gonna set up our generator and bat box out here. So let me just do a quick look around. Don't see anything dangerous out here, so we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up my machines over here, I guess. Don't really want to do it up on this hill. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I'll put them by the garden. But for starters, just going to drop down this generator and the bat box right here. Now that dot is your bat box output. That's where all your power is going to come out of the bat box. The bat box is just something to store power into. So I'm going to connect it to the generator with copper cable, and then let me grab something to burn in it. I guess I'll put like 5 coal in there. That should give us, that should halfway fill it, because that'll put 20,000 EU in there. So yeah, we'll let that fill up, and then we'll have 20,000 EU to run machines at. So in the next episode, I will make a machine and we will run it, hook it up and run it, and yeah, I'll show you step by step everything you need to do. We will have power in the next episode, and I'll start working on some renewable energy sources. I'll probably go with like hydroelectric generators. They're pretty cheap to make. Each generator will get you 2. So I'll make a couple of those and get that going. I'll probably wind up moving all this stuff, and I'll show you how to move stuff without breaking it. I believe generators and bat boxes, you can just smack them with a pickaxe and take them, but other machines you have to use a wrench, and I'll show you how to do all that hopefully in the next episode or the one after that, because I always get caught up in other things. But I think that's it for this one, and I will see you in the next one.